Hey, how's it going guys? Reed here and welcome to ReadReborn. Hope you guys are having a brilliant day. I'm finally back from holiday and that means I can make some patch 3.3 guides, and in this video we are looking at Hullbreaker Isle hard mode, one of the new dungeons released in this patch. In this video I'm just going to go over the tactics for the boss fights. So after taking out a couple of standard mobs, you're going to head into the first boss room and face the Sanguine Sirens. So the majority of this fight is just taking out adds and dodging AoEs, and the first thing that you're going to see when you head to this boss room is there's going to be two gunners and a tar girl. You just want to take out the gunners first because they have a lot less health than the tar girl, and once you've taken the gunners out and then the tar girl, some more adds are going to spawn. Now as you can see there's two sanguine warriors, and all they do is just launch straight line AoEs across the arena, but the main thing you need to look out for is the battle coel, and basically it's just tethered to the healer, and the longer it stays alive the more physical damage up stacks it gets, and after a short while it also places a healing debuff on the healer, which basically reduces the sort of potency of heals that the healer can do. So you definitely need to take out that coel as fast as possible and make that a priority, and then head over to the sanguine warriors that do some straight line AoEs. So that is the first two waves of this sort of boss room. There's two more waves of adds to deal with before you can continue with the dungeon. As you can see there's just, the third wave is just some sanguine sort of warrior people. But as you can see there's not only straight line AoEs but also some circular AoEs to deal with. So just be aware of those while you're moving around and taking them out. And in the final wave you'll see another battle coel to deal with, so remember just to take that out as a priority, and then also obviously be dodging the AoEs. It's quite packed, but just be dodging the AoEs, then take out all of the sanguine warriors, and then you can continue with the dungeon. So after dealing with some more adds you're going to reach the second boss room and face Ymir. So a first move to look out for is Blanket Thunder. This will deal raid-wide damage to the whole party and target two players and tether them with a lightning chain. All you have to do to break this is just run apart from each other. The next move to be aware of is Megavolt. Three players will be targeted by an orange arrow above their head, and basically if you get targeted by this all you have to do is run into one of these small puddles somewhere around the arena. A small AoE does drop, so you sort of know where to run if you do get targeted, but yeah, all you have to do to avoid that and take no damage is just run into them when you get targeted. So after Ymir casts Flash Freezer and turns the ground to ice, he's going to start casting Iceberg. Two players are going to be targeted by Shiva sort of ice rings, and you sort of have to move around on the ice to sort of move those away, and after a short while they'll explode with a big AoE, so you need to try get them as far away from the rest of the party as possible just so they can dodge it, and then you can dodge it as well. So a short while after, when the floor unfreezes, Ymir's going to cast Iceberg again, and instead of two players it's going to be cast on three players. Now the thing that makes this bit a little bit more tricky is the fact that he casts Flash Freeze after the boulder's been put down, so it just makes it harder to try and move out of the way of the AoEs. But with some good placement and awareness skills, you should be able to deal with that and move out of the way fine. But apart from all of those, keep burning the boss down and then you would have killed him, and then you can continue with the dungeon. So after taking out a final couple of sets of mobs, you're going to come into the final boss arena and face Grand Storm Marshal Slaffazin. One quick party-wide move to be aware of is Mail Strike. This will deal around 3k damage to everyone in the party, so healers just need to be aware of that and heal appropriately. A second move to look out for is a Ogomoro Splitter. This is a really cool move. It looks like the sort of plumes from Ifrit. That is pretty neat, but obviously there will be some AoEs on the floor as you saw, and just obviously move out of those before they explode. So at around 75% when the boss turns into Mistbeard, we're going to have to deal with some cool treasure coffer mechanic. As you can see, going into these treasure coffers is either a brown sort of vase or a blue potion. Now all you have to do is just click on the treasure coffer that contains the blue potion, and that's basically all you have to do. As you can see, he's charging up bullet hell, and as long as you click on the correct coffers that contain the potion, you'll take only about 6k damage, so just heal up after that and then continue with the fight. Also throughout this fight random players will be marked and then given a heavy debuff, and then have a short time to get out of a circular AoE. Basically if you're a ninja or a monk or something that can quickly move out, like I just did, then brilliant, but if not, healers need to be aware of this and cast Isuna or something to get rid of heavy so you can run out of that as fast as possible. One final move to be aware of is the boss is going to drop some fire sand kegs in the arena, and basically all you have to do is just hit these to the edge of the arena, so when they explode you take no damage. This is just like Brave Locks with the bombs. And apart from that, that is all the mechanics to deal with in that final fight. So once you've burned him down, you've completed the dungeon, and yeah, that is my guide to Hullbreaker Isle hard mode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to leave a like, comment, share, and most of all subscribe to the channel for future videos with Final Fantasy XIV. And if you're new to my channel, check out some of my other videos. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I'm sure I will see you again really soon.